Once upon a time we were young people. Once upon a time many of us were students. But right now many of us are family people. Right now responsibilities, the influence. Now you see, the implication of this is that the situations that you complained about, while you were complaining, you were moving forward to it, and now the light is on you. Are we together? In the next 10-15 years, you will be surprised to see your baby now grown and say, Daddy, I learned you were complaining about this situation. Now you have become a father, and now I've even become a teenager, and nothing changed. It's easy to insult our loved ones. It's easy to insult our parents. You didn't do this. Daddy, why were you not part of what God was doing? You claim you were a classmate to this man of God. Where were you when God was speaking to him? And now while you are complaining, you are growing older. And the devil is using bitterness to distract you while you keep growing. And now you have gotten to a point where you should begin to make a mark for the kingdom. But we are still there wallowing in anger and bitterness. But not after this conference. Because God is visiting us to prepare our hearts. Are we together? But you see, brothers and sisters, being relevant in God's program, you've always heard me say, requires an encounter. Desire is important, but it will take more than desire to represent God in a generation. I love the body of Christ, and I don't mean to insult any theology or whatever, but you see, let me tell you this. I think one of the greatest areas in the body of Christ where there's a lot of confusion is in the area of faith. How faith works and why it doesn't work. That I can believe God for something and yet never see the result. I will tell you why. Because you see, one of the most fundamental keys to true Bible faith is an encounter, not just an awareness of the word. Everybody who manifested true Bible faith manifested faith from an encounter. Are we together? Now watch this. I'm putting my hand in his suit pocket. Can you feel my hands? It's true. You may not see it, but this is a reality to you. This is called an encounter. This is real. His eyes doesn't need to confirm it. This is a reality. Now if you come to tell him, sir, hands are not in your suit pocket, will he believe you? What has happened to him is more real than your proposition. He knows. The reason why many believers in this country and many of us young people, we don't know what we believe. Today you believe healing is real. Tomorrow you can say, Kai, I'm not exactly sure. Today you see demons casted out, you say, I believe it. Next tomorrow you say, no, I don't need anything. The reason is because we are not, our confidence is not rooted in genuine encounters. And let me tell you, if we do not have genuine encounters, we will have nothing to tell our children. Because the darkness will fade away your convictions to the point that when people stand, they say, what do you believe? You say, it depends on the year. From 1981 to 87, I believe this. And then something happened from 88. I'm not even now safe. This is why you see many people, and with all due respect to our parents and loved ones, at age 50 or 60, they see you and say, I'm going on evangelism. They say, may God help you. You say, look at me, I was evangelism secretary. You see that? Now, evangelism secretary with desire but no encounter. So the person served God while on campus, no encounter, and then graduated and believed for a job. No job, no open doors, and he just said, this God is a scam. That was a once evangelism secretary. The reason why many of our teenagers and many young people today, especially our millennials, the reason why they hate God, sometimes very vocally, is because we have not been able to answer their questions.